Jennifer Lopez, J to the L-O. Hello. Welcome back to the neighborhood, my friend.
Thank you.
You look like foul footage.
What?
Yeah.
Foul footage. Do you know? Yeah. You look like.
I have never heard that one.
On the real, you look like foul footage,
like it's
man.
2002?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like she come in, it's
still-
almost.
I'm
still-
I almost wanted to put like a Shia LaBeouf bag over my face.
Oh my god.
Because she come in looking
Hey.
like 100%, and I know every time she come in, she like, damn, Big look crazier.
No.
getting
You look
old.
great.
You don't have to do that.
No, I don't have to
Because the
do
cameras
that.
and the mics are
No,
on.
no, I don't have to do that, but you do look great, and I thought that when
Jennifer.
you came around.
You said you said you look like
I just,
when I walked in.
I would never.
She went to catch. She like,
I
oh,
would
God,
never.
look like
You guys are, did they catch that?
Oh,
No, I'm kidding.
I caught it.
You know, working?
She was like, how many beers? She was her sister was playing, how many beers? Big boy, how many beers?
shots?
She was like, yeah, it's not enough beers in the world, girl. There ain't enough beers in the world. Well, welcome back to the neighborhood.
Thank you, baby.
Jennifer, you're busier than ever.
We're busy.
Man,
Yeah.
like what keeps you so busy? Because I would think if I had enough, I'm done.
I don't know what enough is to everybody, and I know everybody always thinks financially,
Right.
But for me, I don't really think that way. You know, I just love creating. I love what I do, just
Right.
like you love what you do. It's like, why do you still do it? You just
For the money.
You I don't.
Because I can't quit yet.
I don't. Even though I love, there's no lie. I love being successful. That's
Right.
not it.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
love, continuing to be able to be successful.
And
you
you're
know,
a happy,
I feel like
you're
that's
a happy
blessing.
success.
You know
You're
what
not
I
all
mean?
emo and like, oh, gotta go.
I
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
so jaded. I'm so
like,
bitter.
It seems good. Like you're happy.
No, I'm happy when my life is right, my kids are right,
Yeah.
and I'm doing what I love, and
Really?
I do love it. And sometimes I take on too much, admittedly. I do, and then I'm like, I'm not gonna do that again, and then I have like a nice little period, and then I do it again.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's a balance. I'm learning as I go.
So what made you come back and say, you know what? Like there's so many slashes with Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
What made you pick up the slash again when you say, you know what? It's artist time.
It's artist. I'm never not in artist time.
Right, I hear you.
The other stuff is kind of like my side hustle,
Right,
in
I
a
hear
way.
you.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just stuff
Put your
that
toe in it. Like,
yeah,
oh, it's
put my
more.
toe in it.
Keep you
But I'm
busy.
always artist first. I'm always actress, singer, dancer, performer. Because that's really
Right.
when I say this
On
is
the
what I
musical
love
side,
to do.
what made Jennifer get back in the booth?
In the music, I toured for the first time right after my last season of Idol. I went on a world tour for about a year, and that was the first time I did that, and it was amazing. I loved it, and when I got back, I got right back into the studio. And this whole past year, since last February, I've been making music, and so I just didn't want to rush it. There was no
Right.
need to rush it, and now we're ready to kind of like start dropping little things. I
As you
started a
should.
couple months ago, around Christmas. I was like, you know what? I think I'm ready to go just run to the Bronx and shoot this quick video to this song that I love, and I'm gonna do that, and then I'm just gonna put it out, and it was just organic stuff, little
Hey,
by little.
What about, there was a picture where you were on the platform,
Nice one.
on the subway.
Very nice photo.
Yes.
Can I keep it
photo.
real with you? A lot of people up with that picture. It tore the guys up, and then there was some girls that were like, I never look like this.
Really
You know what I'm
don't.
saying?
I mean, you're sweet. Thank you. No, I mean,
You're
we
sweet.
were just
I told her.
we just we're in the Bronx, on the in the subway, and
With the girlfriends.
what? Yeah, with my girlfriends. I called a couple of my girlfriends. They met me down at Castle
Do you
Hill.
shut down the Bronx when you go to the Bronx?
You know what? It was so great because, it was just me. It wasn't like a crew of people.
Right.
It wasn't like we went down there to shoot a video. We went down there to kind of like capture the moment. So it was me and my cousin and Bo, my boyfriend, and, with a camera, and like these two photographer friends of ours that live in New York, and we were like, you want to come with us and just shoot it for
I
us?
heard
and
that.
and that's how we did it. And it was funny because when I got to Castle Hill, like I knew people would see a camera and they'd be like, who's that?
What's going on?
And it was a little camera. It wasn't like one of these type of things.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I knew that they would come out, but I didn't expect them to like come out like that, like they came out. And when they did, and I was like, you want to sing with us? And
You're
they were
like, hell yeah.
"Yes." It was a lot of love.
Does it feel
It felt
good?
very good.
Like you can go home. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like that's dope.
But that's the thing, like I think people think of me as like, I have been in the game a long time, but for me, that part of my life was the long part of my life.
Right.
You know what I
That's
mean?
the
You know what I
cloth.
mean?
That's the
So
marrow.
when I go back there, it feels very natural to me. Like when I'm talking about the Bronx and I'm talking about my roots and I'm talking about, it's so alive in my mind. You know what I mean? So right when I walk down the street, it's like I was there yesterday.
Do you see a lot of little Jennifers out there? Because I know
do.
when I'm in the Bronx, I be like, oh, look, Jennifer.
Is that Jenny?
Like, man,
What's
in the water over there?
I'm like, let me out right here.
Well, I see myself
Like, good
in them.
Lord
You know
have
what I
mercy.
mean?
I'm
And,
like,
you know,
man, I grab you up. I can almost turn you into not a Jennifer, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Turn ya.
Man, do you trip over how Hollywood, like, they're so infatuated with Jennifer Lopez, the look, the body, and then you can go back to the Bronx, you're like, man, that's a little me right
that's
there.
right there. You know, I don't think about it all that much. I'm
I
just
do.
doing me.
I heard that. We got Jennifer Lopez in the neighborhood. Y'all stick around. Y'all radio's Big Boys
Big
Neighborhood.
boy.